Hi everyone, welcome back to Papercraft Possibilities. This is Susan. If you're new, welcome to. Today I have a huge unboxing, and this is just from close to my heart, and then I have another one from scrapbook.com. So we're going to go through all this. I'm going to go ahead and clear my desk and get rid of some of this shine from the paper, and we'll run the intro and we'll be right back. Okay, I think I've put everything aside. We'll go through this and you'll see what I've got. This was the big mama of the shipment that came from close to my heart. I just wanted to make sure I had the cardstock. That's how much I love it. And look how much paper is in this thing. A lot. And what is nice is it looks like, I haven't gone through and double checked, but it looks like it was packaged into the order that is here on the sheet, which is kind of hard to see, I know, because of the glare. Again, if any of this stuff is still available, I'm recording on March 21st, I think, a Thursday. So if it's available, I'll list it below. If you don't see it there, then it's no longer available because things are going quickly. So this is the big cardstock package for the cardstock sale they have going on right now. So I'm going to put this aside on the floor. Bear with me. I should also warn you, this is probably going to be a long video, so grab your favorite drink and enjoy. This is the workshop of Let's Go Anywhere card making. And I'm going to pull a lot of this stuff out just so you can see it. And a lot of it, I shouldn't say a lot of it, half of it probably not necessary to pull out. So all of the card workshops come with envelopes. Bear with me here just a moment. Card bases. So you've got slimline card bases and A2 card bases. So there's that. Here are some wood grain die cuts. This is the thin cut and stamp that comes with the workshop. With each workshop, you get directions if you want them. You can also go off script, as I call it, and do your own thing. But here you have all your cutting instructions. And this would be good to hang on to for anything down the road. You just change up your paper and make it work with what you have in your stash. And let's look at some of the papers. I think I've mentioned before, I have a lot of travel pictures that I need to document. So you're gonna see a lot of travel themes today. So these are passports. Let's see if I can hold that up there. So I just thought this would be fun, and you can fussy cut these out. And here you have the back side. And up close you can see this is a real tone-on-tone type map. Then here you have all of your solid cardstocks that come in that workshop. So that is that one. I'm gonna put that aside with its envelope so we don't get things mixed up, or I should say its bag. Then I got a lot of sheet protectors. I think I got 3 packages, and 4 actually. There's nothing like their protectors. They're so thick. I mean, they're gonna be around forever. So if they still have these, I would highly encourage you to get some of those. This is paper from the past called Change of Scenery. And let's just pull this out so you can kind of see. And again, this goes with all the traveling that my husband and I have done. I like this one because it kind of has like a burlap feel to it. It has a linen feel to it, so it could be used for so many things. Look at that beautiful dark green. Great for mountain pictures. And speaking of mountains, there you go. And these would be fun to cut out and use as a border on a page. So there are those. Put those back in their little container here. Pardon me. Then I got a lot of foam tape, 4 of those. And I got different widths and different dimensions. So here you have the thins and here you have the regular, if you will. So I have those. And I got some acrylic titles, and I think these probably make like 10 words altogether. And I like that they're thin, so they're not going to add a lot of bulk to your page. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Whoops, that's out. Let's go in. So I have those in like a flamingo color, or they call it pink. It matches our flamingo paper though. So I have those. Bear with me while I close that up. And I have a lot of the acrylic dots, if you will, black and whites, 2 of those. And then I have the pinky peach colors. And if I'm not mistaken, the acrylic die cuts that I had just shown to you make the same words. Let me pull this out so you can see it without the glare. Be careful with these, they're a little fragile. Again, I thought these would be great with my travel themes. So we have life, days, memories, the best, every, sweet, enjoy, happy. I know they're hard to see. You can kind of see better on the back side. The holes are just where some of the cuts have fallen out. But that will get great use on my travel themes. And here I have some extra pages I can put to, if you've got extra journaling you want to do, or you've have extra pictures you want to add to a page and you just want to slip them in and have them in there quick just to add some more pictures. So these are, I believe these would be 4x4s, and this looks to be 4x6s. These are Pocket Plus pages. This is the stamp of the month, and I'm not sure if it's this month or next month. We have access to, as makers, we have access to getting the stamp of the month earlier. So bear with me if it's not this month and it's next. So you'll keep your eyes open for it if it is. I've always wanted this stamp, so I added this to the collection. I think you could use this for so many things. As you can see here on the sentiments here, it says, to a happy couple, thank you, thinking of you, congratulations, happy birthday. And then I love the fact that you could kind of do a tone on tone, stamp it, and then, you know, just use the die cut on this, and there is a die cut, so you can just cut it out and attach it to whatever you want, and it's done. It's pretty simple. So I've got some sympathy cards, unfortunately, that I need to make, so I think that'll work. I had never seen these before when they came online, so I don't know if they're new or just something that was in stock. These are, I bought the whole bundle, so you have all the different colors, and let me open one up to show you. These can be used as borders. Oh my gosh, you could use this for so many things. And there's several different cuts in each envelope. So you have like that to me looks like a dental molding that you would use in trims in a house. Here's kind of a rickrack, not rickrack, but kind of a mountain design. Here, there's 2 of those. Kind of reminds me of a film strip. Here is a scalloped edge with a little dot cut out. Here's just some round circles. Here's some hearts. Oh my goodness. Fragile, fragile, fragile. Okay. There's some hearts. Here's a larger scallop, and here's an actual film strip. Here's more of that dental molding, as I called it. Here's more of that mountain, and here is the circles. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 designs, and you have 2 pieces of each design. So that would make 16 pieces in there. So, and then the bundle, let me count how many colors there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So there's 12 different colors of all those designs. So a big bang for your buck. And if you use a Cricut, this will just save you some time from having to cut that out. And if I'm not mistaken, let me measure this. I know a Cricut can only cut so long. I think it's 11.5. I want to measure this. Yep, this is 12 inches. So if you can't cut something on your Cricut, a border, this would be a great border to, sorry, I'm trying to put my T-roller together again. And I just dropped it. So this would help greatly in doing the 12-inch borders on a page. There are some blue dots I forgot. They were in my bundle over here. Here's some more flip flaps, which I love. And these are the 3x4s. I'm not sure there's any of these left. I looked the other day. We'll have to check that out. Then let me go into, oh, here is another flip flap. This is the 8x12. This should be interesting to use because it is so large. So I'm looking forward to using this because I have a lot of maps and memorabilia that I may just want to tuck in these envelopes when I'm doing my travel pages, because I don't want to get rid of that memorabilia, and some of it I just don't want to cut up. So I think these might be good for that. Then this is one of the new things in the most recent catalog, Let's Go Anywhere Scrapbooking, and this is the workshop. And I got it with page protectors. Normally you could order it with or without page protectors. I'm not sure that's an option right now still. So there are my page protectors. It comes with a stamp. And this stamp, and all of our stamps come with a foam backing. Foam so you can stamp on it and you get a much cleaner stamp. But it's of like a street map in a city. So there's that. And again, you have your photo holders here. So if you don't know what photos you want to use yet, you can place these down, or a lot of people will then use these. If they don't use them for photo holders, they'll use them as mats for their pictures. So you have some 3x3s, 3x4s, 4x4, and 4x6s. Here are some wood grain titles here, and these are all laser cut, which I love laser cutting because you get such a clean cut. See that? There's no white around the edges. It's just a nice tidy cut. And on this one, I know it's going to be hard for you guys to see, but there's a plane in here, there's a geotag, there's arrows, there's a plus sign, there's the word enjoy, and then wonder, several stars, some more different shaped arrows. I think that's it on this one. And this one just has some like cross marks, and then these are the tabs, and there's one geotag on there. And here again, you have the directions. You have your cutting map, if you will. And it's going to label each thing as like project 1, project 2. You get enough paper to do, I believe it's 3 projects, 3 2-page projects. Right here you can see them. So say for instance you don't care for project 2. Just don't cut out what it says and you can use it to do your own thing here. And so there you go. And it'll actually show you where to place things on the page. What I also like is it will tell you when you're working on the project. Here we go. It explains here that project 1, you need 1 3x4, 1 4x6, and you need 2 4x6s that are landscape, and the 4x6 here is portrait. So it tells you everything you need to know. So there is that. Here are all of the stickers, and I love this. Collect memories, adventure. There's a tag here that says love this. There's a lot of geotags, arrows, tabs, take the scenic route, see the world, wonder, travel with me. I like that. Let's go anywhere, play a little, follow your heart, weekend away, away we go, explore together. I'm out of here. See the world, vacation, travel together, adventure, scenic route, road trip, fly with me. So many great things on there. Let's look at the paper. Let me get the pattern paper out first. So we can kind of flip through this and see what there is. There's a luggage on here, shoes, a hat. There's world globes. There's your passport paper again. This, it's hard to tell. Let me see. There's planes flying through with like the tail end of the plane making hearts. And when I say flying through, you know, like the little dotted lines of how the plane's traveling. Hopefully I'm explaining that correctly. There's a nice plaid. I love that blue. Oof, love it. And there's the green we saw in the other papers, like a map. All the geotags here on the branding strip. And here are your cutouts to do one of the projects that it lists in your paperwork. Here are, looks like these got mixed up. Here's some more printed paper. These are just single-sided. And here's your solid paper. I absolutely love the colors on this. And again, I have the page protectors here. So let me put all this back. And here is the workshop again for Let's Go Anywhere Scrapbooking, which we've just looked at. I ordered 2 of those. I probably should have just ordered the paper and the stickers because I have now another stamp, which I will forward on to someone. Again, you leave a comment or a comment and a like down below and subscribe. And I do a drawing once a month to give out a free stamp set and thin cut. So leave that information below. This is an old set that I thought I could get a lot of use out of. This is the workshop from Silver Bells. Sorry for the sounds here. So again, we have our photo placeholders. We have our directions. So here are the 3 projects that you have all of the product that you need to do to make these pages just like this, or you can do your own thing, which I often do just to show you some options. Here are the stickers. And a lot of this always read to me like wedding. So if you have a wedding and you want to use this, or if you had a winter wedding, this would be ideal for that. So there's that. Let me pull out the printed paper here, or the decorative paper. So here you have like bells, and the flip side is ornaments. And I will be using this on some my wedding album that I have yet to do. I will be using a lot of the toffee paper, which is the back color on this. And here's some of the silver. There's some holly in there. And then you have your cut aparts to finish your projects. So these are all cut out for you. You can see here. And here's some more. And here's the one-sided paper that you'll use in your projects. It's like a little diamond print, or little tiny, it looks like, a 1/4 inch squares on there. and a gray with like little diamond prints on there, or you could use it as snowflakes, I guess. And then here's some more. These are the solid papers. So you have a craft or a toffee. There's a gray, a darker gray, and some white. So white daisy. And you have your dots. And these are all hard to see. Let me pull them out real quick. Oh, goodness, one fell off. They all have a little bit of glitter in them. And this is just some bulk paper. When you order bulk paper, you get, I don't know, I would guess 10 sheets of the same paper. And I knew I could use this. This is from the baking, I think this was, oh, there's not labeled. Freshly Baked is what this came from, and it's the bulk paper. So polka dots. And again, we have 6 grandchildren, so I know I could use some of this with them. And I have a granddaughter that loves to bake, so I'm going to be using some of this with her. So let me pause for a minute, and I'm going to come back and I will have my product from scrapbook.com. Okay, I'm back. Let's start with these items. These are some charms that I got because the albums that I'm working on, I just need to be able to identify them when I look down on my bookshelf. So I thought these would be perfect. And then once they're all done and I have completed a book, then I put a permanent tab on the side of it that identifies what it is. So these are from Heidi Swap and they're called Charms. And it looks like there's elastic little bands here, although I've got something I think I may be using, but there are those. Then I'm gonna pull out a tray here so you can see what I've got. These are all gonna be from 49 and Market, and this is called Wherever, and this set is called Chipboard Bits. And on the back here you see what there is, but I'm gonna pull them out so you can see. And they're all upside down. What I like about 49 and Market's chipboard is that it's on a thinner side. So it doesn't add a lot of bulk. Oh, look at that camera. Isn't that cute? Oh, that's perfect. My husband and I, when we met, we both drove convertibles and his was silver. Little tidbit of information: when we were dating, I accidentally backed into his car. And I know he watches these, so honey, I'm sorry again. So these are some tags with maps on them, which I would use and then put journaling on the flip side if you want to keep it a little bit private. That's how I would use those. Some leaves. Let's see what else is in here real quick. Railroad crossing, a stopwatch or a alarm clock, hot air balloon. How many of you have been hot air ballooning? I've been twice and I loved it. I did it in Napa. Highly recommend. Airplane. Airplane has like a map on it. This is a tag that says say yes to adventure. Another car. Wild and free. Travel more. You can use these for so many things. Keep going. This is a like a buggy, an old-fashioned buggy. How many of you have ever gone to Knott's Berry Farm and been on the old, it's not a buggy, it's the wrong word, stagecoach. There you go. Knott's Berry Farm, they have one. Let's see the world. A butterfly, excuse me. Take more pictures. No one needs to tell me that. Yeah, hot air balloon. A compass. This is cool compass. This a lot reminds me of Tim Holtz's products. Kind of has that old world feel to it. Road trip. That one says Great Escape. Like an old school hotel. Actually, on here it says furniture. That'd be interesting because, as you all know, I was an interior designer and I've gone to Market in North Carolina several times and go to a lot of furniture stores there. This one says cruise, which is awesome because I have some cruise pictures I need to document. This one says let's go. So there is that. So once again, those are the Wherever collection chipboard bits from 49 in Market. And this is from the same collection, and it's called Wherever Chipboard Words. And I'm excited about this one because there's so much that you can do with this. And I'll just show you a couple. But they're small, they're big, you can combine these. And just take a look too at the product, the packaging that they come in, if you can see this. Hopefully you can see this. Let me pull it out. I mean, look at the map on there, or the road. You could actually just use this in your scrapbooks. So don't throw the packaging away. So passport, let me see if I can put up some of the smaller ones and bigger ones so you can see. This one says View, Wonder, Paradise, Eat, Adventure. This one's probably 4 inches wide. This Destination, Discover, Passport. So all of these are in here and you could combine them. So you could do Seek, Adventure. You could do, let's see, Seek, let's see. Oh, and there's some word strips in here. Did not know that. So you have Scenic Route, Like a Tourist, Nothing to Lose, It's Time. So I'm looking forward to using these, and you can use them in so many things, but I like that these colors are all going to match with this collection. And going forward, that's something that I've drastically learned with close to my heart. I'm going to be purchasing an entire collection from now on when a designer or company comes up with it, because I don't have to worry about the colors and everything matching. It'll all go together. Yes, I can separate it and use it other places, but I'm going to keep it together as a group in storage. All right, so now we're moving on to the Wherever ephemera bits. Pull this out. And there again, you have some beautiful packaging you can see there. Pull this down a little. You have some word strips in here. Just flip through here real quickly. Some tabs. That would be fun to use, to put some journaling in that. Here's like an old postcard. A Ticket to Ride. So Much to Lose. Let's flip through here. Oh, you could just use this too to put pictures in. So you can take this out. These are all individually cut here, and you could use this as a picture frame. So this is Seek. Lots of journaling here you could do. Let me pull out some of the bigger pieces. Oh, look, this is where you could use this as a pocket in your scrapbooks. So you just take your tape runner and glue that down and put things in there. So you could put a map, some tickets if you keep them that are from a trip you made. You could use that. There's like 3 or 4 of those in here. Let me pull out the big pieces. This is just a ruler, it looks like. It looks like it. This looks to be a train track going over a bridge. And this says Vacation Land Accommodations. Big map there. You could probably make this a pocket too. And I wonder, I'll have to look at this closer, but it's cut out on the edges like it should be making something. So I'll have to work on that and figure it out, and I'll let you know. So, but I mean, it just goes on and this packaging. I mean, you get so many things. Some world globe type thing here. So there's that, and that is called Wherever Ephemera Bits, and from 49 in Market. And one of the last mini pieces, this is going to be called Wherever Chipboard Frames. when I saw this previously, I was excited. Again, packaging, beautiful. That these separate, and first of all, they are labels. So you don't need to worry about gluing these down. You just undo the sticky part on the back and put them down. But I mean, if you look at this, look, you have the picture inside here, if you can see that. You have this frame, you have that frame and that frame. You get so many in this package. So you've got, you know, a square size, an oblong, a larger frame, and that could hold 4x6. And then you have a larger square. So, I mean, a definite must for my collections. And it's a little bit thinner again. It's not real thick. So I also got the glossy dots, or I believe they're called something else. The bubbles and baubles. So you've got your glossy dots up here. You have some cars. You have airplanes, world maps. Some of these things have words on them. You have hearts and hot air balloons. There's that. And then what's interesting to me, let me show you two things. Same collection. This one's called, you know, what's it called though? Wherever Cluster Kit. And then you have this one, and this one, I don't know if you can see, is in a really nice container, like a plastic container, which is, it's not like a cellophane. You can keep this forever. And this is from 49 in Market, same collection. But then you have this one over here, and it's, you know, a cellophane bag. So it's really nice to have this. I think I'll put everything that's, you know, like a 6x12 size in it. So once again, this is from 49 in Market, same collection. And these are the layered bits, I believe. What did we just say on here? I think that's what we called it. Wherever Cluster Kit is what this is called. So let's flip through here kind of quickly. I love these luggage tags. Best day ever. These are like little maps or pieces of paper. I would do journaling on here. I think it's supposed to resemble like ripped paper on that. And this doily is fun. These are all laser cut again. So let me show you what I mean. Open these very carefully. See that the detail in this, it's cut really closely. So there are no white margins around that. And those are all laser cut. These flowers are beautiful. This is like a leather bow down here. So those are awesome. Then you have your map pieces. And it looks like they're giving you some rub-ons in this collection, which I did not expect. Yeah, that's what that is. I believe so. I'll have to read more on that one. And some more laser cuts. So that's that. This is the Rubon Transfers. These are the Rubon Transfers, pardon me. And rubber transfers are great, especially for if you have a journal, because they add no bulk whatsoever to your journals. And they're great for layering also. So the Rubon Transfers. This is all packaging back here. Hang on to that again. And here are your transfers. And what I always do when I first get these is I'm going to staple these together. And the reason why is because if not, they're going to stick to each other. And they get not good. So I staple them together. And then as I use a piece, I just cut out around it. I don't use the whole thing. I just cut out what I want. And it works out much better that way for me. And I'll show you what I mean as we get into this collection. Here are, I believe, these are more transfers. And you can kind of see what those are there. There's an Eiffel Tower on here. I did not know that. And I have quite a few pictures from when we were there. These are some more die cuts. These I do want to open and show to you. These are the Wherever laser cut elements. And I love this train track. Let me see if I can open this carefully. I mean, look how fun that is. Ugh, I love it. And the train over here. These are leather knots. They look like leather knots. I could see hanging banners from them. And some more of the same flowers and greenery. I love this. Look, I mean, even on this die cut, look at this. I'll punch this one out. Look at the detail on that camera that's cut. Ugh, I love it. So there's that. I am going to be very careful with this and put this in here. Well, for right now, I'll just set it on top. I'll be putting all this away. And we have more Rubon Transfers here. And in the same collection, these are the mini laser cuts. So these are the super tiny ones. And let me show you the papers because they're impressive. This is the main decorative paper from the collection. Again, I would like to stress, hang on to this paper and you can use these to do cut-aparts in your albums. And I mean, look at the back of that alone. Incredible. So beyond the packaging, here are the pages. Oh, that blue, stunning. There's a city. So it looks like the back of these papers are a little bit more toned down and not so much pattern to them, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. That one I love. So much you could do with that. And we're always looking for masculine papers. Totally a masculine paper. And there you have a newspaper print on the back. There's that blue tone again. The city map there. Actually, it looks like it says Victoria over there. And a world globe. More map. Love that. This is great. Lots of planes. A little bit more toned down. Lots of cars. And there's your solid. Then this is the coordinating plain colored stock, and it has a slight texturing to it. Not real texture, just a printed texture. So you've kind of got a gray there, a darker gray on the flip sides. Looks like, is that two of the same? Yep. Then you have the blue and a darker blue. You have a green. And there you go. So that's the plain paper in the Wherever collection. So I hope you enjoyed this. I've got a lot of work to do to use all this product. So you're going to be seeing a lot of travel journeying, journaling, and scrapbooking. And in between there, I'll throw some other stuff so it's not completely all travel. But I hope you enjoyed this. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. That makes the YouTube people happy. And until next time, bye-bye.